Hi there. This is Roger Pascal. I'm excited to be here tonight. This is Real Impact, and we have a great call tonight. I've got Gabi Lockhart on the call with us tonight because she has been to several of our Impact Mastermind getaways. We're going to kind of go over that tonight, talk about what we're going to do in September. So, welcome. I'm the CEO of Real Impact Training Systems. At Real Impact, we improve the quality of people's lives through real estate investing. Real Impact franchises provide local real estate investors with networking and educational meetings. Our locations are franchise owners in various locations throughout Texas and Oklahoma. In addition to monthly meetings and workshops, our franchise owners also offer a variety of one-on-one mentoring programs that can help you no matter where you're at in your real estate journey. If you're interested in learning more about our training options, please reach out to one of our IMTs, which is Impact Master Trainers. They're the franchise owners. You can find the locations that we have and contact information online at our website, which is realimpacttraining.com. We'll have that up on the screen a couple of times tonight. Just click on the location button in the middle of the screen. It'll tell you where we're at. Also, it'll give you a link to where our meetings are and what the content of the meeting is going to be. In a few minutes, Gabi is going to be on here, which is the franchise owner. Her and her husband have Wichita Falls and Denton, Texas, Impact Wichita Falls and Denton, Texas. One of our primary objectives each Sunday night that we do this meeting is to provide you with the opportunity to ask questions about real estate investing and how to build your business. So you do not need to wait for next week to get your questions answered. Just type your question in the chat button, and we will see if one of our franchise owners, in this case, myself or Gabi, will provide you an answer. So tonight we're going to be talking about our Impact Master Getaway. We've been doing this for years, over a decade. We always sell out. We have just under 100 investors that go with us to Cancun, as we've been doing for several years. And I'm going to start this out with a short video on Coach Burt, Michael Burt. If you've not heard of him, he's like right up there with Tony Robbins and these others. Just a great guy, incredible coach, has a great system. So he's going to be with us in Cancun. And you'll have the opportunity to rub shoulders and sit down and have meals with them and break bread and all that good stuff. So let me throw this video on real quick.
Hey, this is Coach Michael Burt, and I want to welcome you. I have this new book coming out called Flip the Switch. It's my 17th book. It is my most expansive book that goes into something that I think every person on planet Earth needs, which is to activate a deep drive inside of them to pursue their potential, pursue their talents, pursue opportunity, pursue strategic partnerships, pursue leads, pursue your dreams. So I ask people all over the country, do you believe in your future? I've never had a person tell me no. Will you have the self-discipline to manifest that future? What I'm really saying there is, do you have the drive to pursue your future? So my secrets for how I activate my prey drive is what I tell myself. I'm a pro. I'm not an amateur. I don't listen to my feelings. People are paying good money to see me show up, grow up, and deliver. I am the best in the world at what I do, which is activating that prey drive in other people, which is their instinct to pursue. I want to get people excited about their future. I want to get people thinking about their bigger future. I want to get people moving toward their bigger future. I want people to say, man, my prey drive was dead. It was dormant. It was not alive until I met that little dude. And he activated my prey drive. And I got dreams and goals and hopes and ambitions. And I got a bigger future. I got a bigger future. But when I'm telling thousands of people around the world to activate their prey drive, boom, it activates my prey drive. It's like, this is what I'm doing today. We go to bed tired and we wake up hungry. It all goes to zero at midnight. I'm a Wall Street Journal bestselling author. I'm the best at what I do in the world. I got to deliver because people are counting on me to show up and grow up and deliver. That's my single mom coming out in me. So if I woke up tired, right, and exhausted, now as I'm working through, I'm grateful. I feed my faith. Boom, get that in. First percent of my day. Then I feed my body. Boom, got it in. Then I feed my heart. Boom, got it in. Then I feed my mind. See, all four parts of my nature. I want to be able to tell my kids who grew up in small towns in Tennessee. Look at your dad. He went from being a small town person to a high school basketball coach to a Wall Street Journal bestseller. If I could do it, you can do it. Let's go. I can't do it without you. Flip the switch. My 3 secrets for activating my prey drive every single day. Love you guys. Have a great day.
All right. All right. We're back on. So, Gabi, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm excited. I'm so looking forward to see Michael Bird at the Cancun Mastermind. I can hardly wait to see him.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
So we are, let me throw this slideshow up real quick. So we're going to talk tonight about our 2023 Impact Mastermind Getaway. This getaway is going to be from September the 20th through the 24th. So I know, Gabi, you and Tim have gone on several of these over the years, and
Yes.
they just keep getting better and better. So
You know, they
excited
are
and
getting better and better. They are.
absolutely.
It's
So
just what
you're
it
going to be,
is.
you and Tim both are going to be talking, and we're going to have in the slideshow here. I've got a little bit about all the different speakers that we have. We have over a dozen speakers that will be talking about real estate investing. Once again, we're going to have Coach Michael Burt. This guy is $25,000 an hour to get coached by him on a one-on-one coaching. And if you come on this Impact Mastermind, anybody on this call comes on the Impact Mastermind Getaway, it is you are going to be just blown away by the various people that we have that will be various people that will be on the Mastermind Getaway. So we're going to be doing this at the Dreams Riviera Cancun Resort and Spa. That's in Cancun, Mexico. And we have time to relax, and we'll have time to network, and we'll have time to go on excursions. We have a catamaran yacht type situation going if you wanted to join that with several of the investors and Coach Burt. So we have that going on too, and we're excited about that. So we're going to be at the Dreams Riviera Cancun Resort. So one of the one price covers everything at the resort, and you can find that and get that on Impact Masterminds Getaway, and just go to that link right there, and that will show you what everything is on this. So we're gonna have 10 focus group discussions, plus once again our keynote speaker, Coach Michael Burt. And you can go on to our website on the mastermindgetaway.com and go to the agenda. So we have you'll have time, you'll have connections at the breakfast and lunch and dinners that we have. There's multiple restaurants at this resort, food 24 hours a day. All the food and all the drinks and everything are included in the price. It's just like a cruise ship, so you don't pay. You get there, you don't pull out your wallet. You don't pay for anything once you get there, unless you go on an extra excursion. If you want to go zip lining or scuba diving or whatever, you'll have that opportunity. So, Gabi, let's talk about some of the stuff that you and Tim have done, and I know that my wife Linda Jean and the two of y'all and myself as a couple of couples have gone out and done some excursions and stuff like that. So, um, but let's talk more than anything. Let's talk about the networking and what we get through that. So, tell me a little bit about what you feel that you've gotten out of the networking for the Impact Mastermind.
So for the networking, actually, when we started off, it was more Tim who did the investing, being involved with Dennis and everything. I was more so on the outside, but I felt when I started going to those trips to Cancun to the mastermind, I started more feeling like I'm a part of it. I am important to it. And then when we got our franchise in 2020, that's when I really started diving into the whole thing, and it was just amazing. And the networking is so amazing. You can meet people that have knowledge that in different areas. So Tim and I are going to talk about the money mindset, which is really important, because if you have the right money mindset, you can really achieve what you want, and that's what Michael Bird is also going to be talking about. The other thing is you meet other people from different part of the country, and you can network with those people, and it's just so much more fun having the possibility just to sit down and say, hey, how do you do your business and what makes you successful? And it's just awesome. I just love it.
All right, good deal. Good deal. Yeah, and that's what that's what I have here on this next slide right here is the value of relationships
Mhm.
with the real impact experts and all the investors that come with us. So, like I said, we'll have about 100 um, people that will be involved in this getaway, and the friendships and the knowledge and the connections that we've made over the years of going on this getaway have been incredible. Being able to partnership and do deals together, and the different things that we've done. So,
Well, the thing
um,
is also what I would like to add is, like, for your daily business in investing, or in your business, or in the real estate business that you are, if I have a question, I can pick up the phone and dial a number that I know who is the expert in that part, and ask a question, and I get the answer at any time, because I have that relationship with everybody.
absolutely, absolutely, yes. And when you go to the website mastermindgetaway.com and you look at this, you'll also see it's one price per couple. So it's a one low price per couple, all inclusive, and it will allow you for that price. You can bring two children, 12 and under. So we just want to make sure you know that lots of our investors will bring their children, and it is an incredible experience for them. They
Yes.
have lots of stuff to do there for the kids. They actually
Hmm.
have nanny services and stuff like that. If you want to get away a little bit and enjoy yourself as a couple. So
Well, I
yeah,
looked up the children's program. It's amazing. I mean, I wish my kids would be small again. I could take them with me, but they're too old.
that's well, they're not old, but they're college kids. So
They're old. Yeah.
yeah. So but that would be fun. That would be fun.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
but then what we're excited about this year is we have Coach Michael Burt. He is just a phenomenal individual. One, I mean, it really reminds me uh, of meeting him and listening to him and watching his various videos on YouTube and on his website. This guy is just absolutely phenomenal. He came as a championship basketball coach in Alabama, and he started doing some motivation. He's written about 20 books now. His latest book is Flip the Switch, and just an absolute phenomenal individual. Uh, and for nothing else, you need to go. You need to be there, and you need to be there with him.
Right.
And so, but he is like I said, it's just go on to YouTube and look at some of his videos. We have some videos that we have that we're putting on our various Facebook groups and Facebook pages and areas on that basis. But he is incredible, and every year we sell out. By the way,
Yes, we
so
do.
for those of us that are going to call us at the last minute and say, "Well, I really wanted to do this, I just never got to it," we can't do anything about it. The resort, we block out various rooms and they sell out. So the Cancun Riviera Resort will sell out. Um, Sometimes they'll sell out a month and a half before we go. Sometimes they'll sell out and it won't sell out till 3 to 4 weeks before we go. but it always sells out. We always have a waiting list on various individuals that go there. But like I said, Coach Michael Burt, he's going to be talking to us about activating the prey drive, and how to get us as individuals motivated to do things. And he speaks all over the world. He is just a phenomenal individual. So, and then we have an optional VIP upgrade for an additional fee. It includes a ocean view, one extra night. You would come a day early on September the 19th. Dinner with the experts on Tuesday night. So that would be that would be with all the speakers. Airfare for 2 adults, transportation from the airport and resort and back, the yacht or catamaran excursion, VIP badge, and everything is done for you. Transportation to and from the airport in Mexico, and everything. That is a VIP upgrade if you decide you want to do that. So we have 2 different levels. We have the main level that you come in at, and the VIP upgrade. By the way, we've already sold out of the first block of rooms. We've got our second block of room. We'll have our third block of rooms once we sell these out. And chances are the price might go up just a little bit. It doesn't go up drastically, but the price does go up just a little bit. So, but this is going to be a fun deal that we do. This is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So, Gabi, let's talk about our experts. I know you and Karen and myself and a couple others. We work on this every single week. We work on putting this together and making sure that we have the best of the best. So we've got 14 individuals that will be sharing with us real estate techniques and tips on how they've done business and what they're doing. Of course, I'm going to be talking about creative financing. That's what I do, is a subject to, and I'll be in there for that. Dennis Henson, my partner, one of my best friends, is going to be our host, our mastermind host. Dennis has the best real estate investing knowledge of anybody I've ever met in my life. So, Gabi, can you talk a little bit about Karen and then you and Tim?
Well, Karen, she's actually a visionary. She puts a lot of things into action. If you give her an idea, she really works with it. She has a vision. If you work with her, I mean, I work a lot with Karen, and we have put a lot of great things together, like the Dream Expo that we had in March, which was phenomenal. So Karen, she is an extraordinary person. You have to get to know her. She is very unique in what she's doing. She looks at a problem and she resolves the problem. If she needs some more help with it, then she's asking for help, just like everybody else does. She's an amazing young lady, and I love working with her. She's really incredible. She came actually to our meeting here in Wichita Falls this last week, and she did a fantastic presentation on what she is doing. So that was that part. Tim and I mean, let me brag a little bit about Tim. He's an amazing person. You need to get to know him personally. He is retired from the Air Force. He has a degree from UTA in, I think it's mechanical engineering. And but he has done so many things with real estate investing, and how he sets stuff up is how he buys the houses. He even walks away with money from the closing table. Okay, that's how awesome he is. And then he is just I mean, together we work really well together in finding deals and having deals and making things happen.
Well, you were talking about today before the call. You were talking about you just completed a Airbnb, another one that you've got in your list.
Yes,
that you just have on there. It's going to go on the market, on the rental market on Wednesday. So
Yes.
tell us about that. Tell us about that property. What's it all about?
So it's actually a two. There are 2 bedrooms in the front and 1 in the back. So we just renovated this, and he did get it for a really good deal. It was 93,000 that I think he paid, and he put a little bit money in. And now we're gonna be renovating it, and we're gonna cash flow in for the next year really, really good. And so we're excited about it. We work with PMI, and they're doing a good job on putting this out, helping us keeping it rented. They're doing a great job, and actually they're going to be in Cancun with us too.
All right. So yeah, PMI is a short-term.
I need to plug my computer in on the other side, so I.
So our next group of our speakers that are going to be on there is Doug and Renee Toon. These guys are Impact Longview, way out in East Texas, and I have never met anybody in my life better at tax sales. They go out and I know that they've picked up a ton of properties in one day in like 3 different counties. They will just go out and Doug will go one direction, Renee will go in another direction. Sometimes Doug incorporates his mother into it, and she'll go in another direction, and they will pick up just a ton of tax sales. I think he got one at one time, one property at like $7,000, and I'm thinking they use that as an Airbnb, if I'm not mistaken. But they're going to be there talking about Texas tax sales, and then Vivi and Dave, they have the Impact HEB, which is by the airport, DFW Airport, and they do a phenomenal job on rehabbing. I mean, you look at some of the stuff they make, and the spread, the margin they make on those are absolutely phenomenal. And then we have David and Tal Wynn. They're Oklahoma City, and they specialize in assisted living homes, which is a phenomenal, um, phenomenal niche in this market, and it's a needed niche. If we got the baby boomers that are coming to age, and that type of property is in a huge demand right now. So that's excited. And then Eric Short. Eric is he's our Impact Grand Prairie, South Dallas, but he is a retired school teacher, and he's going to be talking about integrated relationships, and how to build those relationships, how to keep those relationships. Eric and I have been personal friends for over 20 years now, and I'm just blown away with what Eric has to offer. So, Gabi, you got your sound back on?
Yeah, I'm back on.
All right,
Let's
good
go
deal,
back
good
to
deal.
Doug and Renee, because Doug is working on a tree house as an Airbnb. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Yeah. See, we were talking about that. I was over at their place Monday, and he was talking about that, and I got to see it a little bit. I didn't go into it, but I got to drive by it. It's pretty phenomenal, pretty interesting. And that's what,
Yes.
a lot of the Airbnbs is people want that niche. They don't want to stay in a standard Motel 6 or even a Hilton. They want to stay in something that's unique, something that's not, something that just 4 rooms and a bed.
Exactly, and that's what you find in our group is we are so unique individuals and come together, and it makes it really colorful.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and then excited to have back once again Mr. Land Trust Randy Hughes, and he is the number one land trust guy in the country, probably in the world. Land trusts have been around for a couple thousand years, so this guy knows more about land trust and how to put those together, and how to protect your assets, and how to keep the phone calls from coming from the from the irate tenant or whatever, don't have them showing up at your personal house, crawling over your driveway on there. And but we have Randy Hughes, great friend. I use his products all the time on the land trust. He's got it down. And then Gabi, you want to talk a little bit about Greg Gray?
Greg is actually he's a really good friend of ours. He does a lot of he knows really good things about rentals and how to do evictions. His techniques really work, and it's amazing to have him come out again and speak about it, because sometimes you do have those tenants that need a little bit help. And and it's really a good thing to have everybody on the team, because there are times that we just have to pick up the phone and make a call and say, hey, how did you handle that situation, and who do I call? Yes. Absolutely. And he's really knowledgeable in what he does. He has been doing it for many years, so we all have been in our field for many years, and so we do know what we're talking about.
Absolutely. Yeah, he was one of our students early in the process of IMPACT and Dennis. And I think pretty much on his first major deal, he picked up well over $1 million worth of properties in one deal.
Yeah, he has a really phenomenal story, but he needs to share
absolutely. And creative financing, where essentially he had the properties supply the money to cover everything, and no money out of his pocket. He is a retired school teacher, so he didn't come from a bunch of money, because I'm sure most everybody on this call understands school teachers. They make a living. They don't make a ton of money over their living. So, but yeah, those are our speakers and what we're going to be having. And then we put together our fun times. So we have karaoke. What else do we have? I'm trying to think of everything that we do. So,
well, we all meet together and we sit around sometimes, or just meet with each other and talk. Sometimes we just go to the beach and enjoy the quietness at the beach, or at the sitting and enjoying the music. There's always somewhere some music playing, or last time I think we watched some games. Some people were watching games. We just got together, they played it as they watched the football games, and the other ones were just sitting down talking. And it's just really interesting to get together and just spending time and get to know each other. I did a spa last year. That was actually phenomenal.
Oh, there you go.
I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, that's not included. You have to pay for it, but you can. There's ways to do that, but it was really, really amazing. Everybody at the resort is so awesome, wonderful. They're really trained well in what they're doing. It's fun.
Absolutely. So,
hey, don't forget to talk about, we can sign up one more time for the Getaway tomorrow night. Remember?
Yes, there you go. So tomorrow night it's going to be in Denton, Texas.
Yes.
And you're
the
going to
last
be
chance. The last chance. It's the last chance to click that.
So if you go to our any of our locations up through
the 20th,
through the end of the week, I guess the end of this week, any of our live locations, you go there, you'll get a QR code, and you can sign up for a free getaway. Okay, so if you've already bought one, that's okay, because you're going to get a credit back for what you bought. So there you go. So John Lee is yes, this is the correct chat. You got there. If you got a question, please let us know, and we'll answer that question. So
the location tomorrow is at the Spring Hills by the Marriott in Denton. It's 1434 Central Plaza in Denton, and we're going to start at 6:00. So that's when you have another opportunity to click the QR code and get into the $10,000 giveaway.
There you go. There you go. So, but let me answer this real quick. And John, they say, oh, you got it answered 3 times there. Good deal. Cool. So yes, yes, and yes. So this is for all Impact. We have about a dozen locations, and this is a live stream for all the impacts that we have out there.
Right.
So there you go. And but there's lots of excursions. I know that Gabi, you have a 2 of y'all students, Wayne and Tina.
Oh yeah,
They
they had a
were
blast.
2 years ago. They were on a parasail or the parachute behind the boat. How they do that, and just right off from them was a water spout or a small tornado they got to film. That was pretty awesome to be in the air and seeing that, kind of looking next to it as they were flying on there. That would definitely do some stuff on there. So
They also been deep sea fishing or something like that.
oh yeah, last year they caught a ton of fish.
Yes.
And yeah, that was just awesome what they did on that. So lots of different excursions. Linda Jean and I, we're going ziplining this year. 2 years ago, we did the, or was it last year? Whatever. We did motorboat. So we got in. We leased a speedboat, and we did the inner channels, and then we went out to the open ocean. Had a blast with that. Just the 2 of us on the speedboat. Had a good time with that, and we've done other excursions out there. So, Gabi, you and Tim and Linda Jean and I went on a shopping excursion.
Oh yeah, that
Okay.
was experience.
Yeah, lots of pyramid. Linda Jean and I hit, last year we hit 2 of the different Mayan villages, Mayan pyramids. And that was absolutely awesome what those were and what we had there. So really encourage anybody looking to do this. And, we are not tax experts at all, but you can get with your tax advisor on having a real estate trip and what we provide on here. So we provide a lot of training on this. This is a great way to look at. You might be able to take advantage of it on your taxes. I'm not a CPA, but a CPA will tell you what you can do on this. And I think you would be pleasantly surprised. So we've got some great testimonials out there from tons of different people. You'll see that on our website and what they've done and what they've put together on that. And once again, you can find this on mastermindgetaway.com. And once again, come to any of our meetings to get into the drawing. And that will end at the end of this week. So this is the last week we're going to be doing names or capturing your information for the drawing. And then on July the 30th, which is 2 weeks from today, we're going to be doing the live drawing on air. So that'll be phenomenal. We'll be excited about that and how we put that together. So we really do appreciate everybody being on here. Gabi, thank you for taking your time tonight.
You're welcome. Absolutely.
We're going to go ahead and work on closing this out. CJ is our producer on this, and thank you for the background on that and the guidance and making this happen for everybody. And so we really do appreciate everybody and what you've done here and how you've put this together. I'm going to wrap this up once again with Coach Burt and his short video that we just listened to at the beginning of this. In case you missed it, we want you to know a little bit about this guy, and you really need to go on to on YouTube and look him up. Go to his website. It's going to be a phenomenal time with this gentleman. So good night, everybody. Gabi, thank you once again.
Bye.
And we'll throw him on, and then we will be done. So y'all have a good Sunday evening, and we'll go from there.
Hey, this is Coach Michael Burt, and I want to welcome you. I have this new book coming out called Flip the Switch. It's my 17th book. It is my most expansive book that goes into something that I think every person on planet Earth needs, which is to activate a deep drive inside of them to pursue their potential, pursue their talents, pursue opportunity, pursue strategic partnerships, pursue leads, pursue your dreams. So as people all over the country, Do you believe in your future? I've never had a person tell me no. Will you have the self-discipline to manifest that future? What I'm really saying there is, do you have the drive to pursue your future? So my secrets for how I activate my prey drive is what I tell myself. I'm a pro. I'm not an amateur. I don't listen to my feelings. People are paying good money to see me show up, grow up, and deliver. I am the best in the world at what I do, which is activating that prey drive in other people, which is their instinct to pursue. I want to get people excited about their future. I want to get people thinking about their bigger future. I want to get people moving toward their bigger future. I want people to say, man, my prey drive was dead. It was dormant. It was not alive until I met that little dude. And he activated my prey drive. And I got dreams and goals and hopes and ambitions. And I got a bigger future. I got a bigger future. But when I'm telling thousands of people around the world to activate their prey drive, boom, it activates my prey drive. It's like, this is what I'm doing today. We go to bed tired and we wake up hungry. It all goes to zero at midnight. I'm a Wall Street Journal bestselling author. I'm the best at what I do in the world. I got to deliver because people are counting on me to show up and grow up and deliver. That's my single mom coming out in me. So if I woke up tired, right, and exhausted, now as I'm working through, I'm grateful. I feed my faith. Boom, get that in. First percent of my day. Then I feed my body. Boom, got it in. Then I feed my heart. Boom, got it in. Then I feed my mind. See, all four parts of my nature. I want to be able to tell my kids who grew up in small towns in Tennessee, look at your dad. He went from being a small town person to a high school basketball coach to a Wall Street Journal bestseller. If I could do it, you can do it. Let's go. I can't do it without you. Flip the switch. My 3 secrets for activating my prey drive every single day. Love you guys. Have a great day.